Call us on the webcam so we can have a look.
Man, it's massive.
What's going on out there?
The wall cloud's definitely moving east towards the city. Oh, touchdown! There, on the ground in front.
Okay, this baby's on the move. I'm gonna track her.
Once it's on the move, the tornado's strength is estimated by the damage it leaves. This is called the Fujita scale. An F1 tornado starts at 75 miles per hour and can blow the tiles off a roof. An F2 kicks in at 113 miles per hour and can destroy mobile homes. An F3 starts at 158 miles per hour and uproots trees and rips the roofs off houses. An F4 picks up at 208 miles per hour and can lift a train. But the real killer is an F5. With winds up to 318 miles per hour, it can destroy anything in its path. The only thing faster is the shock wave from an atomic bomb or a super tornado. As the supercells approach the suburbs, they suck in millions of gallons of warm, moist air coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. But even a few miles ahead of the storm, there is little indication of what is about to happen.
Hi, this is Anna. Leave a message after the beep.
Hey, honey, it's me. You must be on your way to pick up Toby already. Listen, there's a big storm out west. There's a big storm out west of Dallas. You two get home as quick as you can. I'm gonna be working for Dennis another couple of hours, and I'll get home as quick as I can. All right, love you.
West of Dallas, small tornadoes are beginning to touch down. In the suburbs, powerful gusts of wind are starting to cause damage.
Short center field, right through the gap. And the crowd is going wild as he heads for home.
He's out! Mom!
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Is that okay?
There's no service on the cell, honey. It's just you and me.
In the city, rush hour is just starting. As people head out onto the streets for the daily commute home, they may not know that this is a most dangerous time of day.
What is going to cause the most fatalities is a tornado hitting at the worst possible time in the worst possible place. How about rush hour, 5 o'clock? Interstates are jam-packed with people. You know, tornadoes maximize in terms of numbers around 5 o'clock.
The heat that has been building all day is the final ingredient for the super tornado. Heat provides the maximum fuel.
Look at this. 24, 25 reported touchdowns between Oklahoma and here. This is serious. We could be hit. I think we should think about sounding the siren.
Have there been any touchdowns in Dallas County?
Well, you saw what Chuck was chasing. If there's anything in the air like that, it could hit Dallas County.
It could miss us entirely.
Yeah, but that's too big a risk. If we don't sound these sirens...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's your call.
In the last 5 years, Dallas tornado warning sirens have only been sounded 3 times. All those occasions were false alarms. The decision to sound them is never taken lightly.
Okay, people, we're gonna sound the sirens in Dallas County. It's about to get a little bit tough around here. I need everyone to stay focused.
Most wall clouds don't produce tornadoes. These supercells are short-lived, but as long as they remain active, they can multiply.
There are many supercells that can develop. You can get 6, 8, 10 supercells in a row, and they can come through like waves of aircraft and keep tearing up the ground.
Before a tornado, the weather will be unstable, sunny and cloudy, dark then light, with storms coming and going.
Warning is in effect across the southwest of Dallas. A developing storm that has already caused numerous
Toby,
tornadoes
cut it
and
out, or I'll
high
take that
winds
ball
is
away from you for
expected to
good.
grow in strength as it moves across northeastwards, causing a strong possibility
give
of
it to me.
hail
Daddy
outbreaks
didn't do
in
anything.
surrounding
Give it.
counties. People are advised to stay indoors if at all possible until the storm passes. As a
What is
result,
it?
many
Hold on.
schools are now closed until after the weekend.
Are you okay? Did you hit your head?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
What was it?
I don't know.
– 50,000 feet above ground, water droplets freeze and stick together in the form of hail. In a powerful supercell, the updraft can be over 100 miles per hour. As they rise, they pick up more droplets, sometimes forming lumps 7 inches across. Eventually, these lumps of solid ice become too heavy and fall back down to the ground.
I think it's over. Come on, Toby. We're going for a walk.
The first time you get caught in a Texas hailstorm, even if it's only pea-sized, you are very frightened. It comes down hard, and it comes down fast, and you feel like someone's shooting at your windows.
Large hail usually falls toward the front of a supercell, which means the most dangerous part of the storm is still to come.
Can I help you?
You're not gonna believe this, but our car was just hit by hailstones the size of grapefruit.
Well, I could take a look, see if I can't get you fixed up for the ride home.
Oh, that would be so kind.
Boss not in yet?
He's not gonna like this very much. We need to pull back our emergency services until we know where the danger is.
Oh, it could hit the stadium. We gotta get those people out of there.
But they've already started evacuating. We've got thousands of people to move. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, you're right.
We've got reports coming in all across the county here. There are 10, 20 tornado touchdowns on the outskirts of Dallas. You need to get yourself
James, come on,
inside.
pick up.
You need to get yourself covered.
Guys? Anyone?
Toby, stay there. Is it fixable?
Well, even if I could fix the windshield, it'll still take a few hours. And if you're in a real hurry, I got a truck over in the garage. Could do you a good rate. It's up to you.
Mom!
Your kid okay?
Yeah.
Did you say you had a truck?
The multiple tornado outbreak has churned up miles of land, property, and people. But the twisters have disappeared as quickly as they arrived. But now the unthinkable begins to take shape. As the supercells die, they leave behind a mass of dry, cool air, harmless on any other day than today. It's rush hour in Dallas, and west of the city, a new storm has formed along the dry line boundary and has begun to feed on the energy left by the dying supercells in front of it. In less than an hour, the situation in the city will go from bad to worse.
The storm seems to have passed as people report in
Okay, it looks like the worst is over, people. Fire department has an additional 7 units on its way out to the suburbs right now. What do we have in the way of leaks or fires?
Chief, sorry to interrupt. This may not be over yet. The National Weather Service thinks the worst is still yet to come. I think they're right.
Information from the National Weather Service has revealed something new and potentially far more dangerous. A new supercell is heading towards Dallas at 20 miles per hour. It has absorbed all the rotational energy left from the dying supercells in front of it and is now getting an extra boost from the heat of the day. This unique combination acts like a turbocharger, swelling the supercell to a massive 25 miles wide.
Tornadoes just don't simply occur out of just any thunderstorm. Usually there's a setup that occurs. Typically in the morning, there's a rain shower or something that sets up a boundary, and then later in the afternoon, the supercell develops and uses that boundary to its own advantage and producing the big tornado.
The skies may look clear, but the storm is now only 20 minutes away.
James, what is that?
See that big supercell? It's moving along the boundary the old storm's left behind.
Yeah.
That's a perfect breeding ground for new tornadoes. Man, that thing's huge. I've never seen anything like it. Let's put a call into the chasers and see what it looks like at ground level.
Right, but remember, most supercells don't form new tornadoes. And we could be fine.
Can it hit downtown or not?
As the ultimate supercell approaches the city, the instability increases and the potential for a super tornado grows by the minute.
What is it?
Chief, this is really serious. If that thing hits ground, we're in big trouble. All right, first, we need to sound the sirens again. Second, we need to issue more radio warnings to get those people off the streets. Now listen, third, we need to stop evacuating the stadium, tell everyone to get in the bathrooms and underneath the stands. If they get out in the parking lot, they don't stand a chance. And fourth, we need to hold back our rescue teams.
We've got injured people out there, James, that need treatment right now. I have to get my emergency services to them right now. Where's your boss, man?
No, listen. What good are our rescue teams if they get caught up in a tornado? We need to hold back and see how this thing develops. Okay?